killed heroic bosses! Finally!
I walk into the party, my name is at the door. I get myself a drink as I make it to the floor. I walk into the party, get my name at the door. But they want more, it's me, do you wanna take a picture of me?
So, to recap, last week was a shitty fucking week. We locked into Mogu'shan vaults, flipped the switch to heroic, and proceeded to fail to stand in the right place on heroic stone guard for 1.5 nights.
And then just cleared normals, just not being happy at all. This week we go in Tuesday and, just 3-shot stone guard. No big deal.
5 seconds, guys. Take one clip.
Drop Stormlash.
2.
Fucking kill it.
Where the fuck did my Stormlash go?
It's already down. There's one down.
Kill it.
GG.
Nice.
Other than that, there's been some tension in the raid. There's still some people that feel that we're moving too slowly.
While I'm happy that we did kill those bosses, I'm kind of still unhappy that we're so far behind.
Maybe it was just residual pissiness from the previous week, which didn't go well, and so people were completely correct in getting angry at it.
We are still making stupid mistakes that shouldn't be happening. And there might be 1 or 2 people that are getting carried or just not playing to the level that we need them to play.
But there was what I thought an excessive level of rage and snapping at other people, and just generally people having centipedes in their proverbial vaginas when we were raiding this week. And I mean, here's the thing. I'm generally pretty laid back. I know that shocks some of you guys to hear that, but, there's Suzu is getting angry or just generally excited because it's funny, and then there's Suzu is generally pissed the fuck off. And very few things really push me to the pissed the fuck off end of that scale. For once, acted like a proper goddamn leadership figure, and at the halfway point of Wednesday night, I, gave a little speech basically telling everyone to chill the fuck out. Okay, hey, before we get started jamming our dicks black in this blender again, I just want to say, the level of pissiness and rage from multiple people in this raid tonight has been completely excessive. And, maybe it helps you, maybe it makes you feel better to vent when you're pissed off that we're wiping, but it's not really helping the rest of us. So, if everyone could just calm the fuck down, that would be great. And on the very next fucking attempt, we killed the fucking boss. I'm just gonna take credit for that.
Let me explain Fang's kill. Fang does this ability called Epicenter, and it's an ability that does massive damage to the whole raid. It was the last phase we decided to choose for Fang on heroic mode, and we were out of cooldowns, the healers were out of mana, so most people died. Most people, except a certain mage who decided to ice block that, and then kite the boss for about 5 or 6 seconds while his dots and the other dots killed the boss. Now, this mage was not at full health, but he was alive, and the only other one alive was the shaman who omped. So, praise needs to be done for that mage, and I do believe that he should be compensated for getting big crits their first Fang kill.
Come on. 700,000. Come on,
guys. Do it! Come on, dog. Do it! Do it! Yeah!
Holy shit, man. Holy shit, Big Bill. Oh my god, you're my hero, Big Bill.
That's a perfect power, you asshole.
Link the...
Yeah, but
just, I would just use
He's not full. I was about to fucking say that. He's not full health. So, suffice to say, this week went a lot fucking better.
I think that we learned from last week's mistakes, and we were so disappointed in ourselves after such a horrible week of raiding last week that we came back and did it. We killed some bosses. And then we got some really good attempts in on Garajal. Should have killed him, but 3 nights a week, raiding, all that.
Garage is a very, very tight DPS check, and he's also healer check. But currently we just didn't have the DPS to get him down before he enraged. We hit enraged several times. We need better gear, and we just need people to focus on their DPS.
I want to design my house like this, with this bottomless pit.
Yeah, dude, like, bottomless pit diggers must be like making mad money in Pandorland.
Even though we had relative success this week, we could have been more successful had people had higher DPS, not rolled into bad things, not stood in bad... There's still so many bad things. And then Garajal, like, we're there. We have it. We just have to come in next week with our game faces on and destroy it. Heart of Fear is coming up in 2 weeks, I think. So we need to get some kills in, as many kills as possible before Heart of Fear so that we can start to focus on that.
Overall, the raid unit as a whole has really come together and really gotten focused for heroic modes. And people are starting to get their shit together, so we're starting to make some good progress. To be perfectly honest, even though we're only at 2 of 6 at this point, I'm very happy because we're only 3 weeks in.
Nice axe, Jer.
Dude, you jelly. You're blue.
It looks dope.
Panda wants to touch his axe.
You mean dope?
Yeah, we don't have Jared polling at the start, so threat's gonna be fine, guys.
Other shit.
My omen did yell at me on Stone Guard, Jared.
Well, it was lying.
Pretty sure you was.
So, in other big news, Zur, our guildmaster and main tank, decided that he was done.
He's tired of the game. Being GM puts a lot of stress on you as well. Everybody who whines and bitches basically comes to you to fix the problems, and it just takes a toll. He's had real life issues that he's had to deal with, and it's just building up more and more, and he just does not have the time to play the 12 hours a week that's required for raiding. I wish Jordan the best. I hope that everything that's stressing him out in real life gets taken care of, and Big Crits shouldn't fall apart because of this.
So, as far as the next guy to get the big jump goes, it pretty much came down to either me or Sark, who, if you recall, kind of became the... at least, if not the GM, then the guy with the GM buttons after Stony left. So, now Sark is the GM. Again. But beyond the issue of leadership is the issue of who becomes the other main tank in his place. Both of our main tanking spots lately have been a bit of a clusterfuck.
Jordan and Panda have a tank duo that's going to be sorely missed.
We still haven't really figured that out. For the next week, Zur has volunteered to stick around just while we get who the other tank is going to be sorted out. But, yeah, it's a bit of a clusterfuck, but these things happen. People come, people go, people decide real life is more important. That's just how it goes when you raid in this fucking game.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Canada sucks.
So we'll just try putting him a little off-center towards the...
I'll try. Jer won't do shit.
Whatever.
He'll just talk like a good bitch.
See, this is why you can't switch from your pal or your warrior Panda. This is too fun to listen to.
Yeah, in all seriousness, I did really miss Panda and Jer tanking together.